number one choice for local news, Kong 5.
Hello, and welcome to Kong 5 News. I'm Felicia Fernandez.
And I'm Rhonda Rhymes. In today's news, cigarettes are on their way out, while e-cigarettes are taking the population by storm. Health boards are concerned, asking, are they safe?
A cat attacks a white boxer, leaving the boxer with a severely injured self-confidence. The owner could be pressing charges.
Post-secondary tuition costs are still on the rise, and students are beginning to fight back.
Police are investigating a suspicious death in West Edmonton that happened early Saturday morning.
Massive snowfall in Edmonton, leaving several cars abandoned on the Anthony Henday.
Kong 5's Health Update, keeping you informed on how to stay healthy.
Recently, there has been an increase in use and growing controversy over the issue of electronic cigarettes in Alberta. Electronic cigarettes are battery-powered devices that vaporize propylene glycol, a substance which is used in food preservatives and antifreeze. Glycerin, nicotine, and flavoring are also combined to deliver an inhaled dose to the user. Although e-cigarettes have been promoted to the public as a safe product, they have not been tested, and there are no quality controls for making them. Concerns have arisen in the healthcare field regarding short and long-term effects, addiction, dependence, its popularity, and its regulation within the province.
Now we will turn it over to Kong 5's Penny Pavlovic, on location at the university campus.
On the street with Penny Pavlovic.
Penny, how have e-cigarettes affected Edmonton's population?
Well, Rhonda, e-cigarettes are marketed as a method of smoking cessation. However, its popularity within our culture also promotes its use for the non-smoking population. One of the biggest ways that e-cigarettes are endorsed are through celebrities within television shows, music videos, and movies, glamorizing a dangerous and addictive habit. This promotion and normalization of smoking within the media can lead to use at an early age, affecting healthy child development, resulting in dependence and addiction of cigarettes later in life, influencing personal health practices.
Does Edmonton have any regulations for the use and sales of e-cigarettes?
Well, within Alberta, there are very few regulations on the use and sale of e-cigarettes. Provinces such as Ontario and Quebec and cities such as Red Deer have regulations. But within Edmonton, there are currently none. Today, I'm here on the university campus to get some public opinions on e-cigarettes. With me, I have Shannon, an avid user of e-cigarettes. Shannon, what are your thoughts on the regulation of these cigarette vaporizers?
I love them. They help me quit smoking, and the best part is they're nicotine-free.
Well, with them being unregulated, many companies selling these vaporizers market them as nicotine-free. But studies have actually shown that they still contain nicotine.
Ew, are you serious? That should not be allowed, especially if little kids are buying these. People should regulate them. That's disgusting.
Now with me is Vivian, a parent who is very concerned with the increasing usage of these e-cigarettes. Vivian, what are your thoughts on the regulations of these cigarette vaporizers?
I think it's terrible. I found it in my son's room the other day, and he's only in high school. If he continues using them, I fear that he will start using actual cigarettes, which will ruin his health. They are pretty much the next gateway drug. Everywhere you go, people are using them, even indoors. Plus, there's really any research on the negative effects to the user, let alone to the people around them getting the secondhand effects. The government needs to do something about this now. They should be controlled just like normal cigarettes, including marketing. The other day, I saw my son watching a popular music video, and the musicians were smoking them. Now that's definitely going to want to make my son use them. He's going to think they're cool. This needs to be controlled now.
Thanks, Vivian. Well, as you can see, there are mixed perceptions from the public. However, with the lack of research on the effects of these vaporizers, it would be best for the population, especially younger generations, if the use and marketing of these popular e-cigarettes were more regulated. Reporting to you from the University of Alberta, I'm Penny Pavlovic. Back to you, Rhonda and Felicia.
Thank you, Penny. Now joining us is a health expert on the topic, a nurse from the University of Alberta Hospital, Helen Hayes.
In the Hospital with Helen Hayes.
Helen, can you tell us what the short-term and long-term effects of e-cigarettes are?
Well, Felicia, the scary thing is that there has been minimal research on both the short and long-term health effects of e-cigarettes. However, existing research has shown that e-cigarettes can cause upper airway and eye irritation, nausea and vomiting, and nicotine toxicity. It's also been shown that the toxins in e-cigarettes increase respiratory flow resistance. As a nurse, it's a concern that we will be seeing more and more patients with the effects caused by these chemicals found in the vaporizers. This will require additional education on our part to aid in the cessation of e-cigarette use. I caution people to wait until more legitimate research comes out before they decide to use this product.
The opposing argument is that in comparison to the traditional cigarette, e-cigarettes are physically less harmful as the chemicals found in them are fewer and less potent.
Another concern with e-cigarettes is dependence, addiction, and its growing popularity within our culture.
Helen, what actions are health boards taking in response to the ever-growing popularity of e-cigarettes?
Nurses are addressing these issues through advocacy by promoting legislation and policy making on the societal level. These policies should regulate the production, advertising, and normalization of e-cigarette use within our culture, further promoting healthy personal practices at a younger age. On an individual level, nurses have the power to provide their patients with education regarding the possible adverse effects of e-cigarettes. It is essential that we begin teaching undergraduate health professionals, especially nursing students, about the health concerns this brings. By educating our future health staff, we can hope for more change by ensuring our patients are making positive personal health decisions. Thank you for having me. Bye, Felicia.
Well, these e-cigarettes are bringing forward quite a bit of controversy.
Yes, Rhonda. I think it's time that the government and health boards take action to control their use and sales.
I'll be interested to see how it plays out.
Thank you to our mobile anchor, Penny Pavlovic, and our health expert, Helen Hayes, for joining us in the discussion of this topic. When we come back, a dog gets attacked by a cat and the owner could be pressing charges. Quite a change in the situation.
I would say so.
This and more when we return on Con 5 News.